Welcome to the dopest live stream that's something like a podcast, something like a newscast, and sometimes like a showcase. Khary's crib, Khary's crib, Khary's crib, Khary's crib.
Yo, it's another news day. I feel good, I'm on top like a kufe. Sipping my coffee, shaking my head for homies acting goofy. Guess they do it for the gram or the TikTok, so who's me? Welcome to the crib, let's kick it like Bruce Lee. Part intelligent, part ratchet, that's half Neil deGrasse and half Boosie. Listen, man. Real spit, now that's lit, homie, truthfully. If you in the Tampa area, you should be down like Bruce B. We treat the pod like sex, we start slow and at full speed. Like the way we work it. 9 p.m. we going in, we podding perfect. Beez and Tati is my posse. No worries because I know my posse got me. Be careful, we might snap like paparazzi. But yo, let's start the show and get a lit like sipping hot Tati. What's good and Tim, pretty people? Tuesday evening, my name is Khary. This is my crib. And I invite you into my home for another evening of the dopest live stream. That's something like a podcast, something like a newscast, and every now and then like a showcase. We have another dope show for you tonight. Megan Thee Stallion has opened up about her shooting, and according to her, my take was pretty on point. She sat down with Gayle King and had some things to say. We will get into it. Megan, the band member Chopper, was arrested in Maryland on trafficking charges. We'll talk about the type of trafficking in a little bit. Bhad Bhabie says her OnlyFans was popping and dropped some receipts. We'll talk about that and a bunch more. I'm joined by the homie Beez. Buddha, what's up to all my house guests in the chat? Everybody watching, podcast listeners listening. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you have not done so already. Let's have some fun tonight. Phone lines are open. Area code 813-559-3339. Hit us up. Let us know your thoughts. Jump in the chat. Drop a comment. How is everybody doing tonight? Hope y'all are feeling good. I hope y'all are feeling good. I'm feeling great, baby. Tony the Tiger style, you know? And speaking of style, my style tonight is me preparing for a 70s kind of theme party this week. You know what I'm saying? We're having a 7-year anniversary at Smoking Words, and it's going on like a 70s type of theme and shit like that. So I said, you know what? Let me go ahead and start preparing. Let me just get into character. You know what I'm saying? Is this kind of like a 70s feel? You know? Was the 70s like mad gold chains and the shirt unbuttoned real low?
You trying to walk up in the joint like you Dirk Diggler, huh?
Dirk Diggler, baby.
You think it's boogie like
boogie nights. Do. Oh, boogie night. Oh shit. Is that the kind of vibes I'm giving? Is that the kind of vibes I'm giving?
Yeah. You got the what you call it. Good thing you ain't got no taco meat though.
You know what? That's what I was about to say.
At least you got no taco meat.
That's what I was about to say. I might need to go to the I'm actually gonna go to the barber this week. When I do go, I might actually pick up a little bit of my hair and glue it to my chest, just for the look. You know, because you was in the 70s, you had to have the taco meat. You had to have the chest hair in the 70s.
You had to have taco meat.
And it had to be nappy.
You gonna walk up in there.
It had to be nappy.
You gonna walk up in there looking like Khary Reynolds?
Smokey and the Bandit, baby. Smokey and the Bandit.
Which was a good goddamn movie.
It was a good movie.
Of them shits.
It was a good movie, to be honest. It was a good movie, yo. I enjoyed it.
Yo, to me, not to bring Burt Reynolds up, but to me, he had 6 great movies to me.
What's that? Smokey and the Bandit 2?
No, 7. Yeah, Smokey and the Bandit 1, 2, and 3. Cannonball Run 1 and 2. Stroker's Ace.
Yeah,
he was a NASCAR driver. He was a NASCAR driver.
Yeah, okay. I know what you're talking about. That was some old shit. That shit came out like 82.
A Sharky's Machine.
I don't know what the fuck that one. I clearly don't know what the fuck that is.
Sharky's Machine. When he was the cop, they cut off his fingers. Yo.
Never heard of that one. Never heard of that one. But I would add Boogie Nights to that list. Yo, he was in Boogie Nights. He was the motherfucking director. He was the producer. He was the man with the behind the scenes making the films pop. You know? That's who that was.
He the one that told Roller Girl, go get him.
Yeah. Yeah. You know? That was a good movie too, by the way. They took it off Netflix recently. You know? I tried to show
it's still on Prime.
I tried to show Tati at one time. I was like, you never seen this movie? This movie was so great. You know?
It's on Prime.
I'll check it out. Wayne Mills in the chat says, Sharky's Machine was that movie.
Yo, I'm trying to tell you, son.
Yo, that's just sound like it came out in the 70s. That just that title, Sharky's Machine.
Nah, the 80s.
The 80s.
The 80s.
Well, it's probably along the lines of Ice Pirates.
Fam, but you stupid. Yo, that was my shit. It wasn't a great movie. Though.
It wasn't a great movie.
As I got older.
It wasn't
a great movie, but it was good shit.
It was a terrible movie that was very entertaining. A terrible movie that was very entertaining. You know? The shit they did in there is like, that makes no sense, but oh well. Man. And I didn't understand the castration portion of the movie until I got older. That was the wild part. But weekend. How was your weekend?
My weekend was cool. I worked a 420 event.
Okay, how'd that go?
I gotta say,
went good.
It was cool, but it wasn't cool because I feel sometimes people take advantage of the type of business that I'm in.
Okay, and
you know what I'm saying?
Take advantage how?
Like, you don't respect my time.
Okay, how now? What did they do? Like, go overtime and expect you to stay?
Oh yes, yeah. No, they went overtime, but see, also the way the way the company is designed, we don't try to leave you hanging out there like that, even if you go for the time. But you should know that you should compensate us for the time. But because my thing is like this, with what I do is, there's a contract written up. We quoting you for this amount of time.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And then a lot of people, and I hate to say it, us as Black people, we late. And we know we late. So maybe we should start, just being, correct with the time,
Okay.
If you pay for something for this time, now, all right, this is when the time starts. So this is when the time ends.
So when they went over and you saw they was going over, did you say, yo, I'm about to pack up, and if you want me to stay, it's going to be this much?
I must truly say that no, that wasn't said, but this was said during the contract, the writing of the contract and so forth, or the stamp of fortitude on the contract. Gotcha. It was said that if you have to stay longer, I will compensate you for that.
Did you?
It wasn't said.
Did you get what? Did you get it, or did they try to bullshit you? Did you get it, or did they try to bullshit you?
No, I'm not there yet. Okay.
Wait, but you already stayed. Not there yet. You already stayed.
Yeah. No. I'm waiting.
Are you waiting for them to pay you, to finish paying you?
Yeah.
Ooh, I hope they finish paying you. Is that usually how they will finish paying you afterwards? Or?
I mean, I feel like yeah. No, it's happened before. No, I feel like they will because they have already booked some more events with us.
Okay. Already made deposits and
shit? No, they haven't. So if they do not pay, those other events are null and void. Am I saying that correctly?
Yeah. That would be
null and void. That
would
yeah. We won't be doing no more work with them as far as that.
Well,
if we do, or what you call it, you will have to pay in full from the beginning.
Yeah, you might want to make sure you definitely get at least half up front before you even start, and then balance when you're done, type of shit. But my weekend was chill. I did some relaxing shit this weekend. You ever seen Harry Potter?
You wanna know the truth?
Always.
Not a one.
Not a one. There's 8 of them.
Not a one.
There's 8 of them.
Yeah.
You know?
And I've seen not a one.
Well, there's 8 of them, and I've seen a lot of all 8 this weekend. I didn't actually sit here and watch them all straight through, but I did see a lot. I definitely know what's going on with the story. It had me wondering about wands and shit. Like if you was a rich wizard, you can sun everybody else because you had a better wand and shit like that. I don't know. I'm just asking.
They were buying wands?
No, that's what I wondered. What's the purpose of a wand? Can't they just do magic without the wand? But it looks like they need wands. But
I don't know.
If they use wands, there could be like a class system going on where people get better wands and your wand can't do what my wand does type of thing, you know? So, but it was something like that.
The ride is awesome. I don't know about the movies. The ride is awesome.
Well, the ride's awesome. The movie should be too. But I watched all 8 of those, you know, or some of all 8 of them. What else? I was in the pool. I got in the pool this weekend. Me and my girl, we was in the pool. We was chilling and shit, you know. And something happened to me that hasn't happened to me in a long time.
What? You slipped in the pool?
No, I almost had to bust a nigga ass. I almost had to bust a nigga ass, yo. Yeah.
Story time with Khary.
Yeah, almost had to bust a nigga ass at the pool, yo, for real. You know, almost really, yeah, yo. And I was like, yo, what's going on? Yo, why am I about to fight this dude? You know what I mean? Because for one, he was drinking moonshine. That's one. He was drinking moonshine, right? So
that'll always happen.
He was acting up. You know. Me and my girl, her homegirl, her man, we was all chilling and shit, relaxing. All of a sudden, this white dude comes over. You know, white dude comes over. A little intoxicated, but he's like, hey man, we celebrating, you know, I just got divorced and I won a case against my ex with this and that. They said I was doing some bullshit with my kid, but it wasn't true and I won the case and blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, congratulations, right? And then he sees the ladies, the beautiful ladies, that is, right? And the nigga says, ooh, chocolate. I'm like, huh? The nigga was twisted. The nigga was twisted, yo. The nigga was twisted, you know? White boy, you know? But white men. Black women do not like being called chocolate by you. You know? They're black women, not delicacies, okay? Just that note, you know? But he was acting up, you know what I'm saying? But they played along a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Entertained him, gave him some alcohol, gave him some more alcohol, which probably was a bad idea, you know? She put it in his mouth and the motherfucking, he damn near spit half the damn shit out into the pool. You know, he was acting up. You know, he was jumping around. Motherfucker said, you gotta do tricks for another shot. This nigga jumping in the pool and shit. You know, but he just started acting a little extra.
Mm-hmm.
Now, at one point, the nigga just getting out the pool, he's like, fuck it in the butt. I'm like, what is going on? What is this wrong with this dude, right? But I had to go back to the crib. Because I wanted to grab some towels and some robes for the ladies because it was getting cool, right? But before I left the pool, I said, yo, fam, you're acting a little extra now, you know? I'm gonna need you to fall back, you know what I'm saying? Move back. Fall back, you're being extra. You know what I'm saying? Get away. Seems to say, okay, I went and go get my shit. By the time I come back, I see somebody escorting him out the pool. Right? They escorting him out the pool.
Mm-hmm.
As they escort him out the pool, I'm like, yo, what did this nigga do? What did he do in my absence? Walk over there. I'm not even sure what he did. But nobody was very happy on my side. So I went to throw some trash away. I went to talk to dude. I'm like, yo, I told you to fall back, nigga. Why you keep being extra and shit like that? And he decides he wants to get rowdy. He decides he wants to get rowdy. You know how some white guys do. They just start trying to act like an ape type of shit. So I'm like, all right, let's go. But other people that was out there came and held him back and shit like that, grabbed him up so he wouldn't act stupid, wouldn't get fucked up out here. But this dude actually works out here. He's the maintenance man out here, Beez. Or one of the maintenance men out here. He's one of the maintenance men out here. You know, I told him, I said, yo, fam, I'm not going to get you fired, but I will fuck you up out here. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Shit gets a little, motherfuckers try to separate shit gets calmed down. Everybody starts trying to come over and apologize to us and shit like that. The one of the women I'm with, she ain't trying to hear it. Both of the women I'm with ain't trying to hear it, really. You know, they're like, yo, just go. We out, you know? But they was trying to apologize because they knew we ain't do shit wrong. They were like, that nigga's fucked up, right? But he's the maintenance man out here, right? So situations averted where I don't got to bust a nigga ass, you know what I'm saying? Because I was ready to. I was waiting for him to just get close enough.
Cheryl.
I was just waiting for him to get close enough to me so I could just punch him in the face as he's trying to run up on me, you know? But I don't really like beating up drunk people. I feel like I'm taking advantage. But I definitely would have laid him out, though. That would have definitely happened, you know? I dropped the blunt. Oh, well. I don't know where I dropped that blunt at, but I shall find it later because I have another one already rolled. You know? But yeah, I almost got into a fight with him, you know? He is the maintenance man out here. And I said to myself, you know what? By 10:30 tomorrow,
he got you riled up, huh?
I said by 10:30 tomorrow morning, he's gonna be coming to me. He's gonna be coming to me with an apology. I said this man's gonna come to me with an apology by 10:30 a.m.
Is that the guy that put the note on your car?
That's the guy that put the note on my car. The note read, like, I'm sorry, I was twisted, I over-celebrated, I didn't realize what was going on, I acted extra, I'm sorry, I apologize, have breakfast on me, and then put 10 funky ass dollars in there. You know, 10 funky ass dollars. I don't know why I said funky ass dollars, but yeah, he put $10 in there, in a McDonald's bag, like, suggesting I should go to McDonald's and get some McDonald's. I don't eat McDonald's, nigga. I don't eat McDonald's. But fuckers, you know what?
Listen.
You know what? I took it as
a gesture of good faith.
Yeah, I pretty much take it as him really trying to say that he's sorry, apologize. I actually spoke to my neighbor today, guy that lives below me, because he actually knows both of us. And he actually jumped in between us and kind of held him back because he knew I was just a pretty level-headed nigga. And he knew I would fuck him up, but he know I'm not going to do stupid shit. But anyway, I spoke to him briefly today. He was like, yo, he called me like 2:30 that morning. Like, yo, my wife just told me what happened. I didn't know what happened. He might have been that drunk. Which is crazy to get that drunk. I've never been that drunk to where I don't remember what happened. I remembered up to the point I went to sleep. I've never been blacked out drunk as I take a shot. Oh, but I got one more thing to get into before we get into the show tonight. Last what was it? Tuesday? I think it was last Tuesday. We addressed Tati leaving the show, right? And me and Tati spoke this week. And she thinks I got a couple of things wrong with the way I addressed it. I addressed her leaving, you know? Though me and Tati are good friends, because we are more than just friends, you know? I'm not sure how many people know, but Tati is my girlfriend. It's had been my girlfriend for a while, you know? And now that she's not on the show, I kind of feel like, okay, I could share this with y'all, you know?
Cheryl's like, I knew it.
I know she is like that. She is like that, ain't she, Cheryl? I know she is. But yeah, she's not on the show anymore, and I kind of feel like her not being on the show is actually better for our relationship because sometimes it led to some behind the scenes shit that wasn't the best, you know? But I love that woman, you know? And I'm glad that we're able to work it out and shit. Let me see. Sean said I give it about 3 to 4 weeks before she returns. But
okay, Sean. I'm with Sean.
You say you with Sean? I don't know. I'm know.
Sean.
We'll see. But I think it might be better if we do it like this and shit like that, you know. But
Nah, I get it. Nah,
you know, it's because we're both very strongly we both have strong opinions. I couldn't say the word I wanted to say, but I know what I wanted to say. We both have strong opinions. So sometimes we clash and sometimes it kind of spills over into afterwards, after the show, and then the other things and shit like that. And we have disagreements and things like that. And sometimes shit gets out of hand, you know? But yeah.
Because you're a lion.
What's that?
Because you're a lion.
Oh, because I'm a Leo. I am a Leo. And Cheryl said, yep. I knew it all along.
Look, Cheryl said, I knew it all along.
You know, she didn't know it all along. You know, she might have. I don't know.
Listen. You know what? We should go back to Cheryl, those hints that y'all together clips. That's what we should do.
What's that? We should go back to what?
Cheryl has thrown many hints or things in the comment box saying that you two were together.
Oh, you know what? And I tell you what, I saw most of them. And it just went by. You know, it just went by. I was like, look at Cheryl, old detective ass, you know? But but nah, you know what I'm saying? That's my
She used to be an officer of the law. You can't put it over.
I guess she was technically right. Law. I guess she was, you know. Yeah. But nah, I wanted to apologize to Tati because she felt I kind of addressed our situation incorrectly. And if I did, I apologize. I didn't mean to address it incorrectly. I think everybody got the gist of it though. Gist is probably a pausable word now, ain't it? Oh shit. I'm looking at the chat. I see that in the chat, Cheryl. Cheryl said, y'all be all right until y'all start drinking that dark liquor. Oh, shit.
Yeah, Beez. Tell him.
Oh, man. But nah. Tati's been in my life for a while now, you know? It's been up and down, what? 2 years and shit and change, maybe something like that. You know, we actually had a discussion earlier. He was like, "Yo, when's our anniversary?" And I came up with the date. I created the date. So, and you know, I'm not even gonna get into what I based it on, but it was on something, but not what y'all think, y'all perverted motherfuckers. You know, but I think
we both on the show today.
Yeah.
Just you.
Just me and you. Yeah, you know. But no, with that being said, it is me and you on the show today. But I will definitely be calling her sometimes in the future to come give her opinion on some things, you know, or when I'm talking about something, I'm like, you know what, I need a woman's opinion. She's gonna get a phone call from an 813 number she doesn't recognize. She's like, who the fuck is this? And then she's gonna realize, oh, he says this number every time before the start of the show, you know? And I'm gonna be like, yo, give me your thoughts on this. And by the way, you live on air. So we might do some shit like that. You know, but let's go ahead and move on. Let's get this show started. I've been procrastinating and shit, you know. Let's see where we at. First topic. Who's seen this damn Meg Thee Stallion interview with Gayle King, where she opened up and spoke about this shooting? Oh, and Kimmy Cash says, yep, I did know. She opened up and spoke about the shooting, and the description she gave on the shooting, I said, yep, it's exactly how I said it went. It's exactly how I said it went. When this motherfucking story first came out, you know what I said? I said, she said, dance, bitch, and started busting. And he shot the ground, thinking he was on some fucking Bugs Bunny, Elmer Fudd shit, you know, or Yosemite Sam and, you know, Yosemite Sam, bow, 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 dance, rabbit, dance, you know? Or what was that? Either one of them motherfuckers. But I said that happened. He shot the ground. The shit's ricocheted, went all over the place. You know, shit's ricocheted, hit her foot, and fucked up. You know? People said, nigga, you bugging. That's not what happened. He didn't say dance. Yo, she said in the interview, Taurus said, dance, bitch, and started shooting. But I tell you what, she skipped a whole bunch of shit in that story. I listened to the story, and she sounded like she was telling the story that she wanted us to know. Now, not everything, because it went from...
Yeah, she was jumping.
Yeah, it went from, yo, we was in the car, there was an argument in the car, but I wasn't a part of the argument. You know, I wasn't a part of the argument, so I told the driver to stop. I want to get out. I got out. No, suddenly Tori said, dance, bitch, pop, 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 pop. I'm like, wait. Niggas gotta be super duper drunk to just tell you to dance, bitch, and start shooting just because you got out the car.
Out the car, for real.
You know? And I don't even think you could be that drunk to do that. If you that drunk, you dead. In my opinion. I'm just saying. But I think there was a whole lot of shit skipped in this story with Gayle King.
She hesitated on the sexual relation question.
She laughed on the sexual relations question. And the laughter had me puzzled because this whole interview, she was cry face. She had the face that she was crying. She had the tone that she was crying. But like the whole interview, I think she would just only had one tear.
I would have asked if she had a sausage. I mean, you know.
Nah, that's not a question, Beez. Come on, you can't be doing that, yo. That's not a question, man. Come on, man. You know? You can't just assume that because somebody's tall, man. For real, I'm serious though. You know? Well, that's that toxic shit. I'm dead ass, Beez. You can't be you can't just be speculating stupid shit like that. To me, that's some real dumb shit to be speculating, yo. That's some real 90s homophobic, transphobic type shit, yo. Dead ass. Yeah. Yo. I really don't find it funny. Honestly. You know?
Yeah. I get it. You both got different, you know.
What's that?
I said, I get it.
You know? I'm just saying.
Yeah.
But, let me see, what Cheryl's saying over here. She can't talk about too much because they still have to go to court. If she can't, which was another point that I had about this interview was like, why is she even talking? Why is this interview here? You know why this interview is here? Because there's a lot of people behind her with money. A lot of people that's invested in her success. A lot of people that's paying for her to get through this thing without being scarred and losing a bunch of money. You know? You got Rock Nation. You got the people that's backing her. You got like two labels behind her that's invested in her. There's a lot of people that's eating off of Meg, yo. This whole story that she's telling is trying to save face. Khary over here in the chat. Why is Khary dressed like Scarface today? So say hello to my little friend. I'm getting ready for a 70s vibe this week. But I think it was kind of wild that this interview was set up with Gayle King of all people. And the wild thing I think about this is this interview wasn't set up for us. This interview was set up for the people that's going to be on her jury. And I guarantee you that jury is going to be made up of a majority white people. You know? And Gayle King's down with Oprah. We watch Gayle King, but a lot of the other people watch Gayle King as well. That's a totally different audience. Gayle King has that Oprah-like audience, you know? And now
because she's with CBS?
Yeah. All these white women that watch Gayle King, all these upper age, you know what? Now, I'm not even gonna say white women. I'm gonna say all these responsible individuals, quote unquote responsible, because when you think of a Gayle King, Oprah demographic, you're thinking about an older woman that's like a housewife, quote unquote responsible, taking care of things. They're gonna go to jury duty. You know, these are the people that's gonna be in court, that's gonna be there making a decision on your case. So her doing this Gayle King interview, it's not to feed us. It's to feed the people that's potential jurors in her case. So they can hear her story before they hear the story. You know? That's my thoughts about that. That's my thoughts about this interview. This interview isn't to make us happy. It's to start feeding the narrative for her court case for potential jurors. People that like Meg, people that like Gayle King, they're gonna watch this shit. And if any of those people have a chance of being on that jury, they're gonna try and be on that damn jury. Which one of the questions is gonna be, are you a Meg Thee Stallion fan? That's gonna be the defense. Are you a Meg Thee Stallion fan? Yeah. Let's get her out of here. You know, they both, the defense and the prosecution, both can have equal amounts of jurors. They can.
What if they're a fan of both though?
Then they'll say get out of here.
Cancel them out still?
No, that'll say get out of here. If you're a fan of Tory and them, get out of here. You're biased in some fashion. They're gonna be asking these questions for the jury. So. But I think that was I think that's what this whole court case was about. I mean, this whole interview was about, was preparing for the court case. Strategic. It's chess, not checkers, nigga. What movie was that? It's chess, not checkers. I forget. But if you don't play chess, you should definitely play chess because it teaches you to be strategic and plan a bunch of steps and shit like that, you know? So. All right, but let's get ready to jump on our next topic. If you're watching the show, you find a part that you say, yo, that was interesting, that was fun. Training day, Sean Simpson said training day, y'all. I need to start having prizes when I have random questions I don't know the answers for that y'all come up with, y'all. You know, appreciate that. It was training day. You know, what was I saying before that, though? What was I saying before that training day thing? I forget, damn it.
So you go into the next topic.
If you're watching, you're like, yo, that was a good part. I should share this. There's a clip button on here on YouTube now where you can actually make clips and share them. So if you find shit interesting, go ahead and create that clip and share it, all right? Let's move it on. It's some more hip-hop or semi-hip-hop. Chopper from Making the Band arrested in Maryland on sex trafficking charges and being extradited from Maryland to Las Vegas. They say he got into a conversation with an undercover officer that was posing as somebody that wanted to become a prostitute. And they was having conversations back and forth over the phone, over Instagram or DM, or in I forget exactly which manner. But at some point, he kind of alluded to, hey, we need to stop talking because we in Las Vegas and they don't play that shit out here because they got prostitution regulated and they want their portion. So we need to talk about this in some other state, which kind of contributed to him getting all caught up and things like that. They started looking at his Instagram, seeing things like that, and started putting a case together to where they felt like they could put out a warrant for his arrest, where he was arrested in Maryland and now being extradited to Las Vegas to stand charges for sex trafficking. And they used some of his Instagram, which I checked out his Instagram. It looked like he kind of cleaned up a lot of things on there. I don't see the stuff they was talking about, but facing charges. Thoughts?
But what, isn't it legal in Vegas though?
It's legal in Vegas if you do it under the law, under the guidelines of the law. If you just out there trying to
pimp, like he was dealing with kids, or like
they didn't say it was a minor. They just saying he's out here trying to pimp hoes. He's just trying to pimp hoes. He's not trying to have a licensed establishment to where he can actually do that under the laws of Las Vegas. Just because it's legal in Las Vegas doesn't mean anybody can just come there and start pimping. It's legal, but you got to have a license to be a pimp. And you can only be a pimp when you have an establishment that follows certain guidelines that they created. And
So
you give
what
them
you
some
saying,
money.
like, so what you saying, like, you can have an established whorehouse?
Yes, you can have a
You
brothel.
say like something like that?
You can have a brothel, an established whorehouse. You can have a brothel. You can sell sex. Let it be known. You can advertise that you're selling pussy. But the women got to be tested X amount of times a month or every month or something like that. There's guidelines that's pretty strict that they have to cover. It's like the rules are everybody got to wear condoms and shit like that and other things. And I noticed from watching that show that used to come on HBO about the bunny ranch that was out there in Las Vegas. And they used to speak about it and some of the things about the regulations on having a legal brothel in Las Vegas. So even though it's legal, you got to follow their rules. And Chopper wasn't following their rules. He was following the street rules like, bitch better have my money. Come here, bitch. Come here, bitch. That's what he was saying.
So wait. So sex trafficking, like is that the same like with the drug trafficking? Like I'm moving females from state to state.
Yes.
And
sex trafficking is you're selling sex. You're trafficking sex. You're trafficking people in sex. Whether they agree to it or not, that is the new charge now. It's no longer, prostitution. Prostitution don't sound bad to a lot of people. Sex trafficking sounds bad to everybody because you don't know what they was trafficking. You just know they was selling sex spots to somebody from somebody, but it wasn't them. They don't know if it was a kid, an adult, whether they was with it or not. There's no like sex trafficking, but the girl was down with it, versus sex trafficking, but he forced her with a gun to her head. They don't differentiate with the titles. It's just sex trafficking.
Gotcha.
When you're the pimp. When you're the hoe, you're just a prostitute. You're arrested for prostitution. Which is wild that I guess.
So let me ask you this. So if a female is doing that herself,
she's going to be arrested for prostitution.
Is that sex trafficking?
She's going to be arrested for prostitution.
She's her own pimp, and she's going to be arrested for prostitution. Still.
Right.
It's not sex trafficking.
Correct.
Okay.
Because she's selling herself. It's not a dude selling her. Because a guy sell. So the assumption in the court system, I'm thinking the assumption in the court system is this guy manipulated you into selling yourself. Because if you a pimp, the hoes don't get no cut. If a hoe is out and she make $1,000 today, that hoe owe you $1,000. Where in Vegas, if she make $1,000 a day, she gets a percentage of that off rip. And I think that's one of the differences and why they say this is sex trafficking, because you're just taking the money as a pimp. You're not giving this woman any money. You might be getting her nails done. You might be getting her hair did. You might pay the little bit of rent of wherever she's staying, and she's probably staying somewhere on Section 8 because you done forced her to do some shit. I'm just speculating. I don't know. I ain't never been a pimp, even though I probably look like a pimp right now with all these fucking gold chains and my 70s look. Hey, bitch, come here. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I should call my nigga up and that got all the pimp lines. You know what I'm saying? That nigga be funny as fuck, yeah. But nah, I think Chopper's in a fucked up situation if they got any type of evidence on his ass. Because sex trafficking ain't no joke nowadays. They're starting to take this a little more serious than they did back in the days when they just called it pimping and hoeing. Hoes and johns, prostitution. Back in the days, I don't think pimps got arrested for sex trafficking. They had some other charge or some shit like that. Probably aiding and abetting prostitution or some shit like that. I'm guessing the name of that shit right now, though. Yeah, but that was interesting. I think he ain't making the band no more. The nigga might be trying to make bail. I don't know. You know, but he was raised by Diddy. Diddy pimped him.
Damn, you gotta pay taxes, no?
you still wondering about the legal prostitution, huh?
Nah. Wayne Mills was showing me something in the said something to me in the chat about that. You gotta pay taxes in Vegas.
Yeah, you gotta pay taxes in Vegas, yo. If you're a legal brothel, you're paying taxes. It's like, all right, so check it out, Beez. This is how it kind of equates. So, what you might be familiar with, you know, more familiar with in Vegas. So now, New York, you can own a dispensary, right?
Mm-hmm.
But if you have pounds on your own, but you ain't licensed, you can get locked up. You know what I'm saying?
Got you.
It's whether you're paying taxes versus if you're not paying taxes. Chopper ain't paying taxes, so they hitting that nigga with sex trafficking. If that nigga would have went and got licensed, opened up his own little spot, did the same shit, he would be good. It's all about money, baby. It's all about money. You know? Shit, let's go ahead and move it on. Let's move it on. I read this question somebody had today. They said, yo, I'm in California. And he said, it's like servers are being paid different out here. It's like, they said a server is getting paid $14 an hour if the establishment has under 25 employees, and they're getting paid $15 an hour if they have over 25 employees. And he said, now, from my perspective, tipping was under the belief that a lot of these servers aren't getting paid a livable wage. Like, so if the minimum wage was $7 or $8, these servers were getting paid like $3-4 an hour. And they was getting paid that $3-4 an hour because they was getting tips. And those tips were supposed to make up for that difference in the hourly wage. Right? So now if they're getting paid 14, 15, or maybe more an hour, should I still tip? This was the question. And I wanted the question as well. You know, because over in different countries like the UK where servers get paid a really well wage to where you don't tip over there because the wages are at a place where that's expected of their job. You know, that's their job. They're not working for tips. They're working for whatever establishment they're in. You know, whereas over here, the perception, and not just the perception, but the reality is a lot of the servers over here are working for tips. But now if that changes to where they're no longer necessarily working for tips, now they're working for the company because the company is paying them this wage that's equal or more to their tips, potentially. Should we still tip 20, 30% on a bill?
What you mean 20, 30%? I thought it was 15%. 10%.
I usually do like 20%. It's easier math for me.
I'm a 15, 10% type of guy.
I'm just
depending on the service.
Now, regardless of that, if the pay scale changes, should you still tip? Did you feel obligated to tip?
I don't know. Like, it depends on the service. Like, me being in that type of business, like, me, it depends on the service. And that's why I'm, like, kind of big on that.
What's that, you know tipping or the like, service?
The service. Your service with me will make you have a better night.
Okay.
If I'm going to tip it. You know what I'm saying?
Now let's put this here. Now let's say if somebody paid you $5,000 to have an open bar for 2 hours, would you care about tipping?
No.
You know? So, but now if they paid you $200 to have an open bar for 2 hours, you would care about tipping.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know? And that's kind of what I'm kind of relating this to. You know, like getting paid respectively well versus feeling underpaid.
So
like,
you're saying we'll say for instance,
let's say
somebody's making $30 an hour for full weight service or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we'll say $30 an hour.
Right. Would you feel the need
and
to
then
tip?
No, I'm not tipping.
You answered that really quickly. You know?
No, I'm not tipping. No, because listen, no, you are compensated well for what you're doing.
Right. That's kind of what I was.
No, I get it.
Kind of like. Now that was what I was asking. Like, if they're compensated well, do you still tip, or does the compensation matter? You know, well, I briefly had a conversation with Tati about this today. I was talking about this. She was like, I need to. She was like, yo, I do hair, I do services. She was like, the service industry used to tip. You know, But I'm like, you know what? If I go to my mechanic and my bill is $1,500, fuck you expecting a tip for? I just gave you $1,500.
Now, you want to know something? It's bug.
That was a service.
But with that, it's bug. Like with that service, it's different because with me, it depends on what you did.
Mm-hmm.
Like, okay, for instance, like if you fix the transmission and all that shit or some shit like that, all right? No, I'm not gonna tip you. Reason being, I'm not gonna tip you because you doing transmissions. Now, if you do some body work to where like the front of my shit got mangled or the side of my shit got mangled and you really just made everything look like the shit didn't happen, yeah, I'll give you a tip.
Okay. How much of a tip?
You know what I'm saying?
If you done paid him $1,500, how much you gonna give him a tip?
He'll probably get hit out of the whole job. It'd probably be $1,700.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
After you look at the work, not before though, right?
Yeah. After I look at the work.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because I mean, it's certain stuff like then what you call it? Like in my industry, I've had people who run up on me, and before they even get a drink, they be like, "Yo, here's $20, $50, $30, whatever." You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Here's this. I'm not what you call it for the rest of the night. I'm taking care of you now. Like, so just treat me good.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And then some people, or what you call it, sometimes it's like crazy. Like when you have the good service and you really did something, and you got some people that just be like, "Yo, fuck it, nah, nigga."
All right.
So it's bug. It's an up and down type of situation when you really boil it down.
Mm-hmm.
But I think if you're well compensated for what you call it, like say you're a waiter and you go somewhere and you do like something for 4 hours and you make fucking, we'll say for instance, you make $200 for that 4 hours. You don't need no tip.
That's the tip, right?
Yeah.
Look at the chat. Sean over here says, I feel restaurants should pay their employees regardless, and tipping should be solely voluntary. Kimmy says, our wages are not anywhere near livable wages. Cheryl agrees with you, Beez. I pay 15, maybe 18%.
18.
You know? Wayne agreed with Sean. I used to wait and we used to rely on the tip. But now in this time, waiting should be hourly, which I do think it should be hourly. It should be a very good wage, not a barely livable wage. Because I dated a girl that one time that was a server, and there would be nights she would come home and maybe $20. You know, and then she would get her check, and her check would be like $40. I'm like, yo,
Yeah,
that shit is crazy.
because the fucking the
'Cause
waitress wage was like fucking $5.75 or some dumb shit like that.
It was less than that. It was like 3 and
Not-
change or some
probably.
shit like that. Yeah.
Yeah, probably. No, because that's back in the days. Yeah, I'm saying.
I was
I'm
like,
saying
yo,
like,
I was like, why is your check like this? You were like, oh, because that's like $3 an hour. I'm like, $3 an hour. I'm like, what the fuck?
yeah, because she got to make it up. She got to hope that she at least
right
get $30 an hour.
Right. You know, and sometimes you should be bad. Should be bad.
That's why some people don't even understand why some waiters, they get you in and they be rushing you out.
Yeah.
Because I need more bodies in here. Hopefully that like I don't make you feel too rushed.
Yep.
But at the same time, I need to give you, hopefully I can give you enough adequate service where where
so
okay,
now,
you feel like, okay, I can at least leave $10. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I actually read an article the other day about the great Red Lobster debacle of all you can eat snow crab legs. Right? They thought they would do a killing with the all you can eat snow crab legs. Right? But they lost so much money on it. You know, because they had the promotion for X amount of time, but people would come in and be in there all day. So now they're not having a turnover on the tables. People are just in there for hours eating crab legs, killing their shit for this low price. So they got people there. It's just them people ain't leaving, so more people can come in. So the waiters wasn't making that money. Red Lobster wasn't making money. And then there was actually a snow crab shortage because of it. So now they started having to pay extra money for the snow crabs because she was going crazy. They lost mad money. The CEO at that time got fired afterwards. They're like, get the fuck out of here. But I don't know why that came up, but it was because of people taking up time at the tables and shit like that. So when they can't get that turnover, the restaurants make money on turnover, how many times they can get that table filled. And still do the waiters and the servers and stuff. You know, so
and that's why like all you can eat buffets, if you notice, you got a 2 hour, maybe 2 hour, 15-minute limit. Like from when you get your first plate, that's really how they do it. They don't really like judge you for when you first come in. But when you get that first plate, it's on.
I never noticed because I've never been to no place that long, and I've always felt like buffets was a waste of money for me. You know,
okay.
So I'm not really a buffet type person.
I'm a buffet type of guy. You know, like it's not a waste of money for me. Listen, if I can get 2 plates and some dessert, I feel like my money's well spent as long as they have some good food.
Got you. But let's go ahead and jump into our next topic, man. This one should probably be a little quick too. Bhad Bhabie. You know who she is, Beez?
No, I don't have no idea. I've never heard of this girl.
Bhad Bhabie.
When you first said it, I thought you was talking about Bad Bunny. But...
Nah, Bhad Bhabie. She got her OnlyFans. And she said her OnlyFans made $52 million. And she had receipts to prove it, which was like her account records and shit like that. So that's some money. That's some bread, yo.
I feel like you, JD. My bad.
That's some bread.
I was addressing something in the chat.
What's that?
I was just addressing something in the chat from JD.
Oh, about ordering food?
Yeah.
Picking it up. You know what? I still be tipping when I order food and pick it up sometimes. I be giving them like $2-3. I don't tip them based on the amount. I just give them a couple dollars. But Bhad Bhabie, she had receipts showing that she made $50 million from OnlyFans. She said, "Go cry about it, bitch." Let's see. says the once troubled teen born Danielle Bergoli has earned nearly $53 million in gross profits, but her net landing her close to $42 million, and that's after like taxes and OnlyFans taking their cut, you know. And she was, and Wayne Mills, you are correct, yes, the Catch Me Outside girl from Dr. Phil. You remember that girl, Beez?
Catch Me Outside. Nah.
Yeah, she was some social media shit. But she was out there. That's how she got known. She was on Dr. Phil. She was spazzing, but she managed to take that, go to where she's at now, 52 million OnlyFans. I can't be mad at her, y'all. Makes me want to say, maybe I should start at OnlyFans, but I don't think I'll make $52 million in a year. I think I might be lucky. I make $52 in a year.
Well, what does she look like that she made $52 million in a year?
Now, Beez, do you think it matters? Do you think it matters?
Well, what is she doing on her fans only?
I'm not sure what she's doing on her fans only. I've never seen it. I'm not really an OnlyFans watcher, but let me see if I can open up this image.
I don't even have an account.
Let's see. Let me see if I can pull up a photo of her. Here goes a photo of her. Bad Bhabie.
She looks like a little Cardi B.
What you said?
I said she looks like a little Cardi B.
I'm not sure if she's maybe in that dress with that hair, but not really.
Yeah.
Now they said she made some bread, yo. She said she made it. Mad money and tips, subscriptions, referrals, messages. You know? So I don't know, yo. I might have to start me an OnlyFans or something. So I'll get out there, start making some motherfucking helicopter videos for these hoes. I'll post the shit to my Twitter. You know, be like, ooh.
That shit is incredible. 50 million.
Oh man, I wonder if I could make $52. If I could make $52 in a month doing helicopter videos, I might continue on with the OnlyFans, yo. I don't know. I gotta ask. I guess I might have to get permission now that I'm involved, huh? Probably. So she'll be like, swing that shit, nigga, swing that shit. Oh man, let's jump into the next one, man. I thought that was interesting. Did you hear about Dwayne Haskins passing away? Got into a accident. I think it was a car accident or something that he passed away, or a car hit him. I forget what it was. I'm sorry. I forget exactly what it was, but he was actually a football player.
Yeah, I know that.
What's that? Quarterback.
I said, yeah, I know that.
Right. So he passed away recently, had a funeral. His parents did not attend his funeral that his wife threw. His wife had is that the proper term to say? His wife threw a funeral? No. His wife had a funeral for him. His parents refused to go, said they have never met his wife before, and they do not care to meet his wife for the first time at his funeral. So they did not attend the funeral. They had their own funeral back where they lived, and then they had another service. Then they had another service in another town.
So talking about they just moved, shipping this dude's body around like James Brown?
No, I don't think they was moving his body around because his wife is the one that has control over the body. But they had multiple services because they did not want to go to the service his wife put together.
How long was he married to his wife?
Not sure. Doesn't matter though.
No, I'm just saying because his parents never met her. That's why I'm asking, like, and you know, whatever amount of time they never met her. They never came to the wedding or anything like that.
Maybe not. Doesn't really say. Yeah, no, it doesn't say anywhere how long they was actually married. I'm not sure if he has a wiki that people would actually know.
Nah, I just found that weird.
Let's see. Looking real quick. Personal life. Doesn't say. Doesn't say. So it could have been recent. It could have been within the past couple of weeks, you know? Could have been a year more. You know, he was a young gentleman, born in 97. You know, so I'm assuming the parents didn't really approve of the marriage. Or they might not have known about it. They might have just eloped. It's kind of fucked up though. Too. You know? I'm not sure the circumstances on the marriage or things like that, but I think it's kind of fucked up to kind of do some shit in that in death. You know, you never met the daughter, never met his wife, your new daughter, you know, and now at the time, must have been some type of grievance or something. I don't know. It's kind of weird to me. I don't know. Thoughts? What's that?
Said no, not really. It's just weird. It's a fucked up situation that they couldn't all come together and agree upon one situation in the passing of this man, but
right. You would think they would be able to come together and be a family in a time like this. I don't know. It's weird. It's different. It's different.
Definitely.
Let's see what else we got though. What else we got? What's that?
So it's tragic.
It is. It's sad. It's sad. You wish the family would come together. And real quick, I think we spoke about this a few weeks back or a month or so back. Rick Ross had walked out of the 85 South podcast, right? He was on a podcast. He was being interviewed, and mid-interview, he got up, said I had to use the bathroom, and never returned. Just kind of walked out. Well, he recently said on the Breakfast Club that he was so fucking smoked out that he did not realize that he had walked out of an interview. He was like, yeah, I just smoked out. I was just like, yeah, I'm ready to go, and just got up and left. He didn't realize he was walking out of an interview. He didn't realize it until it was posted to social media the next day. Like, yo, Rick Ross just got up and bounced. And I'm like, yo, what the hell type of weed did he have? I hope it was only weed. If it wasn't only weed, I don't want it. But if it was some weed, I'm curious to know what you had, man. Because that sounds like some high that you had, that I had when I was like 15 years old. And I ain't had a high like that in some time. It's been a while. I mean, so what did he have? I need some. Where do I get it? When's the last time you was that high, Beez, where you was just like, you know what, I'm going to do some dumb shit on purpose and not even know it?
Fucking years. Yo, I think the last time I probably was high like that was some good New York sour, yo. Not that shit they got now, like, because that shit made me feel like I was drunk. I remember that shit. I was driving home from work, and I don't know how I was on the fucking oncoming. I was in the other lane, nigga. I was in the other lane.
Yeah. You was a little baked.
Niggas tapped me like everybody fucking zoned out. Like, you know what's some good shit when like everybody that smoked it like zones out at the same time. Got you.
Yeah. Good shit. I mean? Good shit.
Yeah. And I think Yeah, that's around the same time. I think I ran across a good batch because then I smoked again. Me and Mo had smoked, and like one of our first dates, and we was backing up for like 10 minutes. But that's another thing. But
Mm.
but we was on the
Yeah.
the shit in the parking lot that stops you from backing up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we was on that, but we was both looking in the rearview mirror like we was backing up.
Ah, man. Ah, man. So JD in the chat says, yo, I did that before I left my mans and his cousin at the strip club. See, and that's also why I like going places by myself. I ain't got to worry about leaving nobody because ain't nobody come with me. I could bounce when I want to bounce, not think about shit. Ah, man, but man, I got to find some new weed guys with some different weed, or maybe I'm just, I need some Snoop Dogg weed, man. I need some Snoop Dogg weed. I don't know why. I just feel like Snoop Dogg is going to have some crazy weed that's going to get you high no matter how much weed you smoke.
I'm amazed that in Florida you have not ran across any Crippy weed yet. Like that is wow.
Nope. Everybody just has all these different flavors and strawberry this, spaghetti that,
Yeah, I gotta get in touch with somebody.
Raspberry
this. It's gotta be out there, yo.
Everything the fucking flavor. Niggas just be having shit. But I think that's pretty much all we have for tonight. Tonight was a kind of a short show. I didn't have a whole lot on the docket tonight. Plus, I had a pretty busy day as well. But I do think that is everything we have for the night. I don't have anything else on the docket tonight. I am getting ready for my 70s vibe on Thursday. I said I go, doop. I said I go like that. Ooh, ooh, How else with some 70s dances? What else with some 70s dances? Oh, the bump was the 70s or the 60s? I don't know. Bump. I don't even know. Wayne Mills over here said, yo, I heard on the corner that Redman has the greatest weed. I don't know, yo, if he got the greatest weed. He knew where to find some of the greatest weed, where back in the days it was on Branson and shit like that. According to him. Before we get up out of here, let's take a call before we get up out of here. Yo, what's going on? You live at Khary's crib, and we was getting ready to get up out of here, but you called, so I said, yo, let's answer this call and see who's on the phone. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Yo, what up? It's Jamel, yo.
Yo, Jamel, what's good?
Yo, it's Jamel from 5, big.
What's good, bro? How you feeling, man? Where you at right now? Where you at right now?
I'm in Cali. That's me up in the chat, JD.
Yo, JD, what's good with you, my brother, man? Yo, it's been some years, yo. It's been some years, fam. Oh, man, yo, glad to hear from you, bro. How you feeling?
Oh, shit.
I'm straight, man. Surviving, Out here doing my thing, man. That's it.
That's what's up.
Beez, what up?
Okay.
Yeah,
ain't much, bro. I'm chilling.
You know what's crazy?
Complain, yo.
You know what's crazy right now?
Living life, yo.
You know what's crazy right now?
Good to hear from you.
His voice is the same since we was like 15. His voice was deep at like 15, yo.
Yo, JD,
Hez used to roast me because I was the only person in 6th grade with a mustache.
Yeah.
Facts.
Man. Oh shit, that's crazy. How's your younger brother, yo?
Say that again?
I said, how's your younger brother?
He's good. He out here too.
That's what's up.
He like 45 minutes away.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? His birthday tomorrow, man.
Oh man, wish him happy birthday.
Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up. Wish him happy birthday for real.
He probably don't remember none of us because he was mad young when he used to pick him up from his from daycare or something like that.
Yeah,
back in the day.
Follow me around everywhere, man.
Yeah.
But yo, the story behind that weed shit, man.
Yeah.
I had some chronic, man. We was at the strip club, and my man's he went back up there into a private room to do his thing and shit. But that shit was so strong, man. I started getting paranoid and shit. So a nigga was like, "Yo, you taking too long. I'm out."
Hey, you left your man at the club. Oh man, yo.
Yo, son was heated when we linked up again, man.
So you left him and you just forgot it. You ain't even go back and get him. He had
I went home.
He had to figure it out. Man, you know
I went home.
He tried to
they
call
didn't
you.
even have Uber and that shit like that back then. You had to bus it.
Oh shit. Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah.
Felt bad for him. Yeah. I'm trying to think. Have I ever gone somewhere with somebody and just left him and said fuck it? I don't think so. I don't think I've ever been that fucked up, yo. What's one thing I do try to do when I go out? I try not to get too fucked up. Because I'm always worried a cop gonna pull me over when I'm too fucked up.
I just wanted to tap in, man. Say what up, man.
Yeah, I appreciate you, bro. But no doubt. What part of Cali you in?
I'm in LA.
LA? I'm gonna have to come out.
Land of the stars, man. I'm
gonna have to come out there one day, man. If I come out there, I'm definitely
crazy
gonna tap
out there.
in, yo. Yeah, actually,
you know what I'm saying?
Actually, yeah. That's one thing I've been hearing recently. That shit has been really crazy out there. There's been like crazy robberies, and it's not safe. Do you feel like that's a true story?
It is, man, because that shit is all around me. I live in a pretty wealthy neighborhood. Like across the street is the hills, like where all the celebrities live and shit. So a lot of heads be coming out here, you know what I'm saying, robbing cats and shit, following them home, all types of crazy shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's real. Shit is real out there.
My citizens app be going off like crazy every day.
Got you. For those that don't know what the Citizens app is, it kind of informs you of things that's going on in your area that's being reported to like 911 and emergency services and things like that.
So should be going down, but
yeah. You wanna know what's going on around
you? Videos, people just outside at a restaurant, somebody walk up on them with the heat, with an extended clip, like, yo, run your shit.
Yeah, I saw that, yo. I saw a video like that, which made me say, you know what, I need to start eating inside. And then I saw a video of motherfuckers getting robbed inside the restaurant. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I seen some dumb shit, man. Niggas rob niggas for the food.
Yeah.
Word. Like people was looking like, what the fuck is going on? They was robbing niggas for food.
I saw that too.
Yeah.
Yo. That was on social media, wasn't it? Yeah, that was recent.
Times is different, man. Don't nobody try to help. Motherfuckers is quick to pull out their camera.
Crazy, it is.
Post that shit on social media.
It is. And you know what? Which made me think earlier. I was talking about almost getting into like a fight over the weekend, right? And while I was in the midst of that action, at no point in my head did I say, hey, do I look crazy because somebody's recording right now? I was in the midst of whatever was going on. I didn't even think about, is anybody recording? So now I can see why some people do stupid shit outside and don't even think about whether people are recording because they're so focused on what's going on, especially if you're like in some type of altercation. So I realized that this weekend. I was like, yo, wow. I didn't think about it until after the fact, way after the fact. You know, like, yo, somebody could have just posted me online looking crazy, beefing with some white boy and shit like that, you know, and didn't even think about it.
Yeah, that's be wild. Somebody got popped on the freeway this morning on my way to work.
Damn.
That's wild. Yeah, it's wild out there. So I'm not sure when I'm gonna come out there, but I'm gonna come out there at some point. I've been out there once or twice. I've been out to Anaheim. I had to go out there one time for a conference. I went out to San Francisco. That was another conference I went to. I got tricked by a tranny out there, but I didn't get tricked. She told me she was a tranny.
Man.
She told me she was a tranny. And I was like, oh, I am in San Francisco. It makes sense. You know, and I say that because I remember jokes from back in the days about San Francisco being heavy transvestite and gay population. I'm not sure how true it is, but I think it is. I don't know, but I've been in San Francisco. I've been in Anaheim. I drove to Oakland from Anaheim because I was just like, yeah, I want to go to Oakland. You know, people was like, don't go to Oakland. It's dangerous. I'm like, I just want to go check out Oakland.
I used to live in Oakland, man. East Oakland when I was younger.
Yeah, I remember you saying that back in the days.
In the Bay?
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, that shit was like a culture shock to me, coming from New York, because I was in the 9th grade.
Mm-hmm.
Heads was selling crack through the fence on the schoolyard. Shit was just different. It just moved different out here.
Yeah, from where we grew up in the Bronx, even though they say the Bronx is one of the worst places in the. So you've lived in multiple places. Would you say the Bronx was the worst place to live in the U.S.?
Yeah, man. Bronx is wild, man.
All right. He lived on the East Coast and the West Coast, and he said the Bronx is wild.
Yeah.
Growing up, I didn't.
I didn't see some crazy shit when I lived in East New York too, man.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
But I like LA. LA's chill, man. Sometimes I trip out because I see celebrities a lot just going about their business and shit.
Just living regular lives, right? Just being regular.
Yep.
Got you.
Real shit.
All right, well, bye, y'all. I appreciate you calling, bro. And next time I'm in LA, I'm definitely gonna link you up, yo. Or the first time I'm in LA, I'm gonna link you up.
Y'all gotta start checking in.
Yeah, man. We be chilling out here, yo. We be chilling out here on a Tuesday and Friday night, you know?
Yeah.
Bro, but I appreciate you calling in, bro. I'm gonna holler at you.
Talking to y'all.
All right, man.
For sure.
All
right, peace.
Peace.
That was dope, JD calling in, man. I ain't spoke to him in a while, y'all. Dumb long time. You know? Word, but shit.
Yeah, since he went to Cali, that's what I remember.
Yeah. I've been seeing him on Instagram and shit. We follow each other on Instagram, and I think Facebook as well. Now, that's one of the things I like about social media is how it connects people that haven't really connected in a long time. You know, and it kind of helps you keep those connections and shit like that. So that's one of the things I appreciate about it. I hate the toxicity of it, but the connection thing I actually do kind of fucks with. But let's get ready to get up out of here. You know, we will see you on Friday. May the rest of your week be great. Do your best to stay sucker free. Keep a smile on your face, baby. He's out.
Thanks for watching the dopest live stream. That's something like a podcast, something like a newscast, and sometimes like a showcase. Khary's crib. 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 Thanks for watching the dopest live stream. That's something like a podcast, something like a newscast, and sometimes like a showcase. Khary's crib. Khary's crib. Khary's crib. Khary's crib. Khary's crib. Khary's crib. Khary's crib.